Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland A's. Both Sox aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Anton Ramirez gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in, DeAndre Rudolph. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, DeAndre.
First
Rudolph.
pitch on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting fourth.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at the Coliseum. Now 1-0 Boston. Kenta Maeda gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Not a terrific fastball. Good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count. 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to first. Rudolph takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now to the plate, Delino DeShields, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this. Here's George Springer as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
George Springer.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there and records the first down. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
Yeah, he had the right idea, trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Batting 8.
In now, Marcus Semien. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reyes has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone!
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box now, DeAndre Rudolph. And the throw is high, but they just do get him by a step. Here's Matt Adams now. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's 1 for 4.
Matt Adams.
Ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2-2 to count.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts, or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So digging in now, Friendly Reyes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, David Peralta flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Nick.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Reyes in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2019. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Russell Ham is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. The Shields is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We played 2.5. It's the Red Sox 6. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
So striding in, Robert Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Russell Martin now. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And it's quickly 0-2. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Here he comes again, 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Kyle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Reyes is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. The catcher.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Here's the first pitch to him. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and it's a very quick inning as the with Merrifield next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far. DeShields is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. A's are gone in order. Striding in once again, DeAndre Rudolph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rudolph.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He pulls this one into right. Reyes is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Hits the outside corner, strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped him up. Dozier has a play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Ohtani.
First pitch on its way. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Chop toward the second baseman. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, George Springer, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is up with it. There's Merrifield. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double play. The inning is over. Ready for another chance. Jose Iglesias comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Robert Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. In now, Russell Martin, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why
and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. A's are gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Tanner Scott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 66.
At the plate, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. DeShields is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. This is line to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DeAndre Rudolph. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and settling in now, Whit Merrifield.
The Athletic. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Delino DeShields. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Weekly hit to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Springer, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
The next 0-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Chopped towards first. Played on the backhand. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Now in the box, David Peralta. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 7.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nick Markakis hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
There's one. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's C.J. Cron now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he set it in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Shortstop.
Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short, right to Iglesias. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Left side, but well foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
First offering on its way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so
Now
deep
batting,
that
number
ball
3,
looked like it was extra
DeAndre.
bases all the way, but they weren't able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And there he goes towards second on the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Row, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
In now, David Peralta. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. Now at the plate, Robert Martinez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A ball and a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just
throw on to first, and the Red Sox continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what